Hello students, I hope you all are fine and safe at your homes. Students, I am making a video on integers today. I hope you all like it, understand each and every concept carefully and do all the questions which are there in your book. Okay, so without wasting your time, let's get started. Integers, a very interesting topic of our class 6, and also if you are in class 7 or 8, you also can watch this video. Integers, from where these words come? Let us understand the concept. We all know about natural numbers, which is represented by n. Natural numbers, all those numbers starting from 1, 2 and goes on till infinity. They are natural numbers. Then we have, after natural numbers, we have whole numbers. Whole numbers denoted with W. Whole numbers are the numbers starting from 0, 1, 2 and so on till infinity. These are whole numbers. After this natural number and whole numbers, we have one more thing, which is integers. We represent it by I or Z, in which natural numbers are also there, whole numbers are also there. And you can say that integers are all those numbers having negative sign with them and positive sign with them, or positive numbers you can say, with positive sign with 0. So all those numbers having negative numbers and positive numbers along with 0 are known as integers. We have our definition of integers as the set of negative numbers, positive numbers and 0 together are called integers. Example given. What are the examples which we can take is -3, -2, -1, or we can also call it -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. All these numbers are your integers. Is it clear? Now we will learn ordering of integers. For these ordering of integers, we will learn how to draw a number line. Let's make a number line first. A straight line which is going from both the ends. I'm just making arrow. This indicates that it is continuously reaching the ends. Okay, it's continuously moving from both the ends. Now I'm just marking 0 at the very center. 0 is the origin point. To the left of your number line, to the right of your number line, you have positive numbers, all the positive integers, and to the right we have positive numbers, and to the left of the 0 we have negative numbers, -1, -2, -3, -4. Okay, and the line is continuous as you can see. We know that a whole number is greater than any whole number to its left on a number line, right? A whole number is greater than to any number which are left on the number line. So you will say that 1 is greater than 0, and this 1 is also greater than -1. Okay, so you will say always that positive integers are always greater than negative integers. Okay, this is about positive integers. 1 is greater than 0, 0 is greater than -1, -1 is greater than -2, -2 is greater than -3. So you need to understand this concept. I'll be telling it to you again. Just like we all know that 1 is less than 2, 2 is less than 3. So whenever you are moving towards your right now, in the right you have all the greater numbers. आप जैसे जैसे राइट में मूव करते जाओगे आपकी ग्रेटर नंबर्स होंगे. -4 से ज़्यादा -3 है, -3 से ग्रेटर -2 से ग्रेटर -1. आप जब राइट में मूव कर रहे हो टुवर्ड्स द राइट हैंड साइड ऑफ योर नंबर लाइन, तो आपको ग्रेटर नंबर्स मिलेंगे. लेकिन आप जब राइट हैंड साइड से लेफ्ट हैंड साइड की तरफ मूव कर रहे हो, देन यू विल गेट स्मॉलर नंबर्स. 4 से छोटा 3 इज देयर, 3 से लेस देन 2, 2 से लेस देन 1, 1 से लेस देन 0, 0 से लेस देन -1, just in the same manner. Is it clear? With this, we must know that smallest positive integer is equals to what? Which is the smallest positive integer for us? So smallest positive integer is 1. 1 is the smallest positive integer. All the other integers are greater than this 1. Now with the help of this number line, you will able to find out what is the largest negative integers. As I said to you that जब आप left में move करते हैं, when we are going from right to left, you will get lesser numbers. So that means the largest negative integers will be our -1. So largest negative integer is -1. Smallest positive integer is +1, but largest negative integer is -1. Always do remember this thing. So if I am writing some numbers, so you will say that -2 is greater than -3, is greater than -4, and so on. In negative sign, the number is lesser than that integer is greater. If a number is lesser, that integer is greater than the other number. Okay, so these are the ordering of integers which we all understood. Okay, now our next topic is absolute value of integers. What are these absolute value? The absolute value of an integer is its numerical value regardless of its sign. Now let's see how it comes. Just in case you have -6 in the absolute, okay, these two lines which are there now, these are known as absolute. These are the sign of absolute. So whatever the value of -6 with absolute, so it is its numerical value without its any sign. Numerical value regardless of any sign. If you are having any +5, so what will be the absolute value of +5? It will be 5 only. No sign will be there. And if you need to find out the absolute value of 0, you will get 0 only. Okay, so do remember that always the absolute values are in positive. Always the absolute values are in positive. Okay, they can never be negative. Is it clear? Now let's take one example in terms of a question. In the form of a question, arrange in ascending order. So we have some integers with us. We have to arrange them in ascending order. You already know that what is this ascending order? From smallest to largest. We are going from smallest to largest. This is ascending order. Is it clear? Now you should know that which is the very smallest number in all the integers. I told you that all the negative numbers are lesser than the positive numbers. And the negative number with greater number is the lesser integer. So you will say that -5 is the smallest integer and it is smaller than -4, which is smaller than 0. Then when you have positive numbers, so you do not think about anything, just write them as it is. So it will be less than 10 and it will be less than 40. Right? So this is your ascending order. Similarly, if you want to just find out what is the descending order of the same number, so it is just same, it is just the opposite. You can write down 14 is greater than 10, which is greater than 0 obviously, which is greater than -4, and it is greater than -5. Because the number in negatives, you know that lesser number is the greater integer. So in this manner, you can do all these questions with ascending or descending orders. Is it clear? Now let's take another type of questions in which you need to do addition of integers. Let me take one value. For example, you need to add -410 and you have another value which is 172. You need to add these both the integers. One is negative integer and one is positive integer. So what you will do? 410 plus 172. Here I'll tell you something, that if a number is negative and another number is positive, then negative positive will come out to be minus. You need to subtract there, right? If you have a negative number and you have a positive number, then you need to subtract at that place. Okay, so we need to subtract here. So what we will do? 410 में से we will be subtracting 172. Let's subtract it. 0 minus 2 you cannot do, so let's take one borrow. 10 minus 2 is 8. Again we need to take one borrow. 11 minus 7 will be there. No, you will find out when you just take one number na, so this will come out to be 10. 10 minus 7 is 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. What sign you will get here? You just got the answer as 238. But just remember one thing. You need to put one sign here, whether it is positive, whether it is negative. If a number, greater number is having negative sign. If a greater number is having negative sign, then in your answer also you should put this negative sign. If your greater number has positive sign, then you need to put positive sign in your answer. Is it clear? Now let's take another type of questions, that means subtraction. Let me take one question. You need to subtract -6 from -14, -14. You can call it minus or you can call it negative also. So you must know it from your earlier classes. Whatever digit is there behind from, you need to take it first. That means we need to subtract -14 with negative of 6. Now I just tell you one thing. If a number is negative and before that number one negative sign is there, then you need to add both of the terms. You need to put a sign which is positive. Okay. Now let's do this question. This will come out to be minus 14 minus minus will got plus 16, 6 plus 6. ठीक है. अभी just in the previous question I told you, if a number is negative and another number is positive, then you need to subtract the terms. तो 14 में से 6 subtract करो, you will get 8. Which sign should I put here? The number, the greater number is having which sign? Negative. So I am going to put negative sign here. Is it clear? Minus 8 is your correct answer in this case. Is it clear? Now let's multiply two of the terms. In case you need to multiply minus 9 with 4. It's very simple. 9 4s are 36 and one negative sign is there, so just put that negative sign. But if in case this question was, just like I am writing B part, if this question was minus 9 into minus 4, 9 4s are 36, then in multiplication this minus minus sign got cancelled out and your answer will be positive 36 only, and it is not needed to write down positive sign on the digits. Is it clear? In the digits, just like if we are having 2 multiplied by minus 10, okay, so this will come out to be minus 20 because only one negative sign is there in the question. Is it clear? These questions are very important, just understand them carefully. Let's have one simplification question. For example, I am having a question 41 plus minus 11 plus minus 7. How we will solve this question? One by one we will solve it. We have 41. You know that plus minus will become minus. Again we have plus minus, so this will also become minus. अब according to BODMAS rule, we need to solve this thing first. 1 minus 1 is 0, 4 minus 1 is 3. Then we have 7 only. 30 minus 7 will give you 23. So 23 is your correct answer. And what sign will be there? You can see that 30 is of positive sign. So 23, the answer will also be of positive sign. So you can simplify these terms also in this manner. Is it clear? Now let's do one more type of question in which we have subtract 41 from the sum of 145 and minus 515. Just understand this question. You need to subtract 41 but from the sum. So let's first find out the sum. You need to find out the sum of 145 and means plus negative of 512. Now let's solve this. This will be 145 plus minus will be minus and you will get 512. Again we have the same situation. We have one positive number, we have one negative number. When positive and negative are there, then you need to subtract. Let's subtract it in the rough portion. So 512 say let's subtract 145. This will going to be 0, this will be 12, 12 minus 5 is 7. Then again we need to take one borrow, 10 minus 4 is 6, 4 minus 1 is 3. So we will get 367. Now just you people tell me, what sign will be there on 367? In both of the terms, which term is greater? This term is greater and the sign before this term is negative. So I am going to write down negative in my answer too. Right? Now what was your question? Your question was to subtract 41 from what? From the sum, and the sum is minus 367. So you need to subtract 41 from minus 367. Is it clear? Now you know that whenever we are subtracting, तो from के बाद whatever we are taking, we need to take it first. So minus 367 minus 41. अब I told you when two numbers are negative, then we need to do the operation positive. We need to do the operation of addition. अगर दो negative numbers होते हैं तो हम लोगों को उसमें addition करना होता है. तो let's do it in our rough part. 367 में 41 plus करना है. Let's do it. 7 plus 1 is 8. 6 plus 4 is 10 का 0. 1 carry. 3 plus 1 is 4. So your answer is 408. Now tell me, what is the digit in your greater number? Greater number में what is the sign? Negative. So you just put negative sign here and this is the answer of your question. So you just got the number which is subtracted from the sum, which subtracted 41 from the sum of 145 and 515, negative of 515. I hope this is clear to everyone. Now let's take one type of example, which is the sum of two integers is minus 50. If one of them is 170, then find the other integer. You need to find out the other integer. What we will do in this question, let's solve the part. Solution. Always let the other integer that you need to find out let the other integer be x. Let's take that other integer be x. Okay, now in this question what is given? The sum of two integers is minus 50. So what you will say, the other integer is x plus one of them is 170 and their sum is equals to minus 50. Right? Now what we will do? What we will do is, we will just shift this 170 towards the right of our equals to. If it is in positive sign in the left hand side of equals to, then when we will shift this towards our right hand side, this will goes on with a negative sign. Right? minus 50 तो ऑलरेडी था, अब प्लस 70 को जब आप राइट साइड लेके जाओगे तो वो माइनस 70 हो जाएगा एंड दिस विल कम आउट टू बी, लेट्स ऐड देम बिकॉज माइनस माइनस प्लस होता है, तो यू विल गेट 220 और ग्रेटर नंबर में क्या साइन है? माइनस. So you will get x is equals to minus 220. So therefore the other integer which you need to find out is equals to minus 220. This is your other integer. Always remember, we should not stop here. We should not stop here while writing x is equals to minus 220. We need to tell that other integer which we are finding is the next number, which is the number whatever is your answer. Is it clear? Now let's have one more type of question. Determine the integer which when divided by minus 1 gives minus 56. So let the integer be x. That will be our very first statement. We need to just let the integer be x. Now according to question, what question is telling you? You need to determine an integer which when divided by minus 1. The integer should get divided by minus 1. So integer is x, this should get divided by minus 1 in order to give you minus 56. Okay, अब I always told you equals to के अगर left hand side में आपका divide portion है, आपको उसे right hand side लेके जाना है, तो you need to multiply it. minus 56 को multiply करो with minus 1. अब multiplication में जब दो negative numbers होते हैं तो their sign will get cancelled. So you will get your x is equals to 56. So therefore the other integer which you want to find out is equals to 56. The other integer is equals to 56 and 56 is our correct answer. Is it clear? So you just with this you determine the integer which divides minus 1. That means 56 को minus 1 से divide करोगे, then only you will get minus 56. I hope these questions are much understandable to you people and I hope everything is clear now. While adding, subtracting, dividing, multiplication, what you need to do. Okay, so this is clear. So just do watch the video carefully so many times so that all the things got clear. If still something is left you are not able to understand, just write down in the comment section and I'll be making another video on your demand. Okay, so goodbye, take care everybody, stay safe.